before we even get to the end of this, I just want to bring this clip up because this is another very telling clip. This is Jones talking to the plaintiffs after verdict. Can't really hear what he's saying here. Something about apologizing.
Yeah, he was she had been shown a fake clip earlier in the an altered clip earlier in the day that misrepresented what he had said. He had said that she was a very smart lady, was very complimentary of her, etc. They didn't play the full clip. And he explained that, and he said he wanted to support anything that she was part of. And then Neil Heslin comes over.
We'll get there. Look at this. And then the lawyer comes over.
And then he's slow. No, I'm slow. That's it. I'm not talking to you. You're not doing this. That's not even a thought. That's not the way this goes.
And that shows it up right there, right?
It gets better. Hold on, Robert, here. It gets better. Shut your mouth. This is plaintiff's lawyer speaking directly to Alex Jones, whom he knows to be represented. Now, I know Alex Jones's counsel is there, so maybe it's in the presence of counsel. Robert, just from an ethical perspective, I wouldn't do this ever. Am I neurotic, or is this just objectively improper conduct from an attorney to a represented party?
I mean, it shows that they were scared. The plaintiff's lawyers were scared to allow their own clients to talk to Alex Jones one-on-one. I mean that just it sums up the case. It sums up just another aspect of the craziness of this case. That the plaintiff's lawyers, it was apparent, were only giving partial information to their own clients. How often and how much they were keeping them in the dark is not known. But just that little interaction where Jones is trying to talk to them, interact on a direct level, try to ameliorate anything he can ameliorate. Again, if this was about remedy, if this was about restorative justice, then you would encourage as a lawyer, the plaintiff's lawyer, that to go on, to have healing and so forth. That isn't what the plaintiff's lawyers were here for. They used the family as emotional tools to take out someone they don't like because of his political beliefs and because he's been the primary populist opponent to deep state corruption of anybody in modern American history. You'd have to put up with Thomas Paine if you looked up longstanding historical impact in terms of his ability to influence the court of public opinion. And Sandy Hook was a tiny, 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 tiny percentage of that. 99% of what InfoWars said about Sandy Hook recognized it happened. What they wanted was, and they were able to cover up other facts, the fact that the school safety was never there. So I always said the story of Sandy Hook is politicians lied, so kids died, and then they had to cover that up and blame the gun and blame Alex Jones rather than admit they didn't secure the building the way they should. Now, speaking of school safety techniques, what some schools are starting to do, and like in North Carolina, they're putting AR-15s in every school. Because they realize that guns save lives a lot more often than they take lives, and particularly when done in a constitutional, lawful manner. So, but the Jones case is a travesty of American justice, a mockery of American justice. It will be cited by other governments down the road to say, you can't question our courts. Look what you did. It's that bad. It's like January 6th, but even worse, because of the legal precedent it's trying to set, the constitutional rights it's trying to eviscerate, the rules of law it totally discarded, and the rules of evidence it totally disregarded. And in that sense, it goes even beyond January 6th in terms of the perilous precedent it faces to everybody else. Just like in the social media 2018 censorship campaign against Alex Jones. Started with Alex Jones. 2 years later was the president of the United States being banned everywhere. Some of us said so at the time. What was true then is true now. Alex Jones is everybody, and everybody is Alex Jones. And if you care about the rule of law, if you care about constitutional rights, if you care about freedom of speech, if you care about the right to question your government and institutional official narratives, then you have to say this case is an outrage, and you have to fight for it to be overturned and reversed, because this precedent is a dangerous precedent, maybe the most dangerous precedent to First Amendment freedoms in our lifetimes.